Portland Metro Councillor Bob Stacey announced he's going to retire next month. To say Bob is an unsung hero is true only for those never privileged to work with Bob or watch him in action. He is a hero in every sense of the word, a quintessential champion for livability in our community, and not just for Oregon, because his long and distinguished career earned him a national reputation. I've had the special privilege to work with Bob in every facet of his distinguished career. As a young legislator, we worked to enact Oregon's landmark land use legislation. And Bob, as a young attorney for the 1,000 Friends of Oregon, fighting to establish and protect Oregon's iconic land use legislation with pioneers like Henry Richmond, Dick Benner, and Richard Whitman. True Oregon pioneers. His work put him in direct conflict with the cult, the Rajneeshis, who at that point had taken over the Central Oregon town of Antelope. They actually tried to poison him as he had the courage to stand up for the integrity of local government and land use planning. When I was elected to the Portland City Council and became Commissioner of Public Works, Bob was my Chief of Staff, helping manage a diverse portfolio of critical bureaus, including planning, transportation, and environmental services. He was director of the Portland Planning Bureau for over 5 years, with landmark achievements including the Central City Plan, the Albina Community Plan, during a very challenging time for the city financially. And Bob was respected and beloved by the Planning Bureau staff. He was tireless and creative. He spent a period of time in private practice, I think, just to figure out what it was like. He served as a special advisor to Governor Barbara Roberts. He was executive director at our regional transportation agency, TriMet, director of planning and policy. And then he was executive director of 1,000 Friends of Oregon, the watchdog group committed to protecting the integrity of our land use. He barely lost a race for the Metro Council president, but then went on to serve 3 terms as a councillor, where he was insightful and influential for our entire region. He's been a thought leader in all things that matter: environmental protection, land use, climate, traffic congestion, affordable housing, air quality, economic development. He was always clear-eyed and visionary, but thoughtful, and all while being one of the nicest people you would ever want to meet. He's stepping down in a few days to deal with some health issues, and while I'll miss him, it's important that he takes care of himself. Bob, Oregon thanks you for an exemplary achievement in public service in your own quiet, thoughtful way. You have been a key part of all the important issues in our region for almost half a century. Thank you for your lifetime of public service. I yield back.